Hi friends, it's Kelly with Rowena May Inspired, and today we're going to do a craft using this 4x4 frame that I got from the Dollar Tree. I like these little like rustic looking frames. They're just plastic frames, but I'm going to take some new paint that I got. This is from the Dixie Belle line. It's called Silk All-in-One paint, and it has like the top coat and the primer and the top coat and, all in the paint. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, we're going to go over this frame with 2 coats of the silk paint. The color of the paint, what's it called? It's called Endless Shore, if you're wondering. We got it all dried up. Now I'm going to go in with my sander and distress it back a little bit. You guys know I like that look. Now on this one, I went kind of like all over the place, like on an angle. I just wanted to give it some really cool texture to the sanding. So it's kind of like back and forth and kind of on an angle. It looks really neat. There you go. So I do take some the clear matte sealer. I'll let that dry, and then I took the glass from the frame and I put this kind of, I don't know, it's like a batting material in there for our backer. I was going to use that red scrapbook paper, but it didn't look good. So over the weekend, I picked up some really cool little buttons. You know, I always love my buttons. I got these from my friend Judy, who owns the Cranberry Cottage in Shipshawana, and she's getting ready to retire. When I spotted those buttons, I knew I had to have them. So I'm just going to go ahead and place a bunch of them on the middle of the frame. And we are making a wreath. I'm sure you probably figured that out. This is really a neutral, really pretty craft. So then I went in with a second layer of buttons kind of in between each of the ones that we have on the first layer. And then I took a little bit of greenery. This came from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to go ahead and glue that right to the top. I do end up using a couple more sprigs that I don't think I show on the video, but then I'm going to take my Big Girl Bodabra and I'm going to use some material. Instead of using like twine to tie the center, I'm going to actually take some of the same material. And then I'm just going to loop back and forth just to make one, just a regular old bow, nothing fancy. And we're going to go ahead and tie it up and trim off the excess. And there it is. So we're just going to hot glue it right to the top by that greenery. This is a really simple, easy craft. Then I'm going to take some stamps that I have with some Tim Holtz Distress ink in the color Brush Corduroy and a little tag. And then I'm going to trim that tag down because we just need it real small. And I do go over it a little bit more with the Brush Corduroy just to distress the tag. I'll dry it up, then I'll trim, or I'll attach the twine back to the tag and then trim it down because we just need just a little nub of the twine. And we're going to glue that right underneath the greenery. And that's it, you guys. I think this turned out really cute. I hope you enjoyed this craft. And if you did, please hit like, share, and follow Rowena May Inspired for more fun, cute crafts. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.